One of the best stories for the Giants this season has been Ryan Vogelsong. He's been absolutely stellar since joining the rotation in late April. His ERA is at 1.77, and it's only getting lower. And with that type of performance, you simply have to tip your cap. Ryan Vogelsong takes on the Rockies here at AT&T Park next. Sunday afternoon here at AT&T Park. We've got baseball. We got the Giants and the Rockies in the final game of this three-game series. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me, as always, Mike Krukow. Well, each team has won a game. Each team has won a close game. And today, guess what? It'll be a close game. And, Mike, how do the Giants beat the Rockies today?
Well, it's the money hit. They got it the first game of the series. They didn't get it yesterday. They've been setting the table. They've been creating opportunity, but they haven't been able to get that one hit consistently. Today it's going to come down to that same thing. It'll be a well-pitched game. Jason Hamill, the big right-hander for the Rockies, taking on Ryan Vogelsong, who's been a great story for the Giants, 3-1 with a 1.77 ERA. So, bottom line, get the hit.
All right. In front of another packed house here at the ballpark. All right, when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the very first pitch of this ball game right after this.
By AT&T and by Toyota. Check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today.
Back here at AT&T Park, you hear the crowd as the Giants take the field. Game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Hey, get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. 60 degrees here at the yard. We got light winds, humidity at 72%, and there is rain in the air. Amy G is here with a report. Amy?
All right, guys. Well, Buster Posey was here today, his first visit to the park since his injury, and the team was sure happy to see him. I had a chance to visit with Buster for a little bit. He was kind of a mixed bag of emotions. He said it's good to be back, but it's also difficult to realize the reality of his situation, that he's out for the season. Bruce Bochy said, though, that the more time he's here, the better it's going to be for his rehabilitation. I also spoke to his wife, Kristen, and his mom, who both said that every day is getting better for Buster. Dwayne, let's go to you.
All right, thanks, Amy. That's a good report, and we did too talk to Buster Posey. All right, here's the Rockies lineup. It'll be Young, Smith, and then Gonzalez. Tulowitzki, last 12 games against the Giants, he always does well. Then it's Helton Wigginton, followed by Chris Nelson, Iannetta 8th, Hamill 9th.
On the hill today for the Giants will be Ryan Vogelsong, the 33-year-old right-hander, 6'4", 215 pounds in his 5th year, and look at his numbers. 3-1, 1.77 ERA, 35 strikeouts against 13 walks. He has been fantastic. A fastball that he can sink and cut, a curveball, slider, and a changeup. He'll throw anything anytime. Against these Rockies lifetime, a 1-0 record with a 2.40 ERA. That's in 6 games. He is a pitcher that can pitch to contact, or he'll pitch to the situational strikeout, whatever the game dictates. Let's take a look at the defense playing behind Ryan Vogelsong. In the outfield, it'll be Ross, Torres, and Scherholz. On the left side of the infield will be Crawford and Tejada. Sanchez and Huff will patrol the right side, and then the squat today will be Eli Whiteside. That's 9-6 when he catches. And there you are with Ryan Vogelsong, native of Charlotte, North Carolina, now lives in Downington, Pennsylvania. When he got traded to the Pirates, well, he fell in love and found a home, and that's where he spends the off seasons. He and his wife.
Happy wife, happy house.
That's the whole goal. His wife, Nicole, they have one son, Ryder. But right now, the story this year that has been all positive has been the story of Ryan Vogelsong, how he's filled in the rotation when Barry Zito went down to injury. And he's been fantastic.
Here's Eric Young Jr. as he is about to see the first pitch of the ball game. And here it is from Vogelsong, and it's a called strike. So we get underway at 107. Young behind in the count, hitting at 296. Both corners in, and this is hit out into shallow right field. Scherholz broke back, but now he's gliding to the ball, and he puts it away, and that's how this game gets started. Here's Seth Smith with the lefty yesterday, Bumgardner. It was Seth Smith who was not in the lineup. He did come in as a pinch hitter and picked up a base hit. Overall hitting at 302. He did start in lead off for the Rockies on Friday, and he went 0 for 5. So Vogelsong to Smith. No balls and 1 strike.
Challenge fastball with 2-seam grip, movement running away from the left-hander. You saw the averages for Ryan Vogelsong. He actually is getting left-handers out better than he is getting right-handers, and it has a lot to do with that sinker and that changeup, which really have neutralized lefties, and the flat cutter at the belt.
Carlos Gonzalez on deck, just underway here in San Francisco. It's been a weekend of Giants and Rockies. 1-2.
Well, he's basically established everything he has. He's getting over. Good curveball. And the strike zone he has today is a good one. Mike Malinsky, the plate umpire, really has a good low ball strike zone. And he is one of those umpires that really hangs in there well with breaking balls.
Smith out swinging.
Went right back down, same pitch. So he backed him up, back-to-back curveballs below the zone, and Seth Smith goes flailing. Perfect location. There's some pine meat.
Here's Gonzalez, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 4 yesterday, 1 for 3 on Friday night. with Troy Tulowitzki on deck, hoping to hit here in the first. First pitch down low. The Rockies are 3 games under 500. They're 5 back of the Arizona Diamondbacks, who come in leading the West by a half a game over the Giants. And the 1-0 pitch to Gonzalez is swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's laying some paint down right now. He is just hugging the corners with all his movement.
Giants straight away in the outfield. Tejada off the line at third. And it's 1-2.
Good fastball again. 2-seam grip and movement that runs away from a lefty. Now he could use a 4-seam grip and come on the inside corner at the hands. He could drop a curveball down below the strike zone and try and bounce it between home plate and the catcher. Change up. Lots of options here.
And he got him to end the inning. 2 strikeouts for Vogelsong. Giants are coming up. Giants have come up, and their lineup will look like this. Pretty consistent. It's Torres, Tejada, Freddie Sanchez, a day off yesterday, back in the lineup. Then Aubrey Huff, and his numbers against Hamill are very good. It'll be Scherholtz, followed by Cody Ross, Brandon Crawford in the 7th slot, Whiteside 8th, Vogelsong 9th.
On the hill today for the Colorado Rockies will be the big right-hander Jason Hamill, 6'6", 215-pounder out of Port Orchard, Washington, in his 4th year at the big league level. Let's see what he has done in 11 starts, 3-5 with a 3.89 ERA. He's a guy that can sink and cut the fastball, and lots of movement on that fastball. It'll also probably his best strikeout pitch is a slider. He has a curveball and a changeup he'll also feature at you, but when he's right, he'll throw a lot of ground balls. 0-2 lifetime against the Giants.
And the first pitch to Andres Torres is very high. Torres at 259, a couple of home runs, 11 RBIs. He is 1 for 8 in the series, as he doubled in the ballgame yesterday, as he lines this one to Helton for out number 1.
Good at bat. Squared it up. All right, let's check out the Colorado Rockies defense playing behind Jason Hamill. It'll be Gonzalez, Young, and Smith. That's your outfield. Tulowitzki, Wigginton on the left side of the infield. Nelson and Helton on the right side. And Chris Iannetta will be in the squad, putting down the signs for Jason Hamill.
Here's Tejada. Tejada at 213. A home run, 16 RBIs. As he rolls this one foul, and it's 0-1. Tejada 1 for 3 in the game yesterday. With Freddie Sanchez to follow. And that pitch is in the dirt to even the count. Connor Gillespie in the clubhouse before the game. Another one of those young players out of the Giants organization arriving today as there's a foul down the right field line and out of play. The last time he was here, remember, he got signed in June and then he spent the month of September in the big leagues and he was green as a gourd. He walked in and looked like he belonged today.
Yeah, he did. And that's the way you have to come up here. You have to come up here thinking you belong here, and that's the look he had.
And that is pretty much right down the pipe for out number 2.
Kind of a late call by Mike Malinsky for a second there. I didn't think he was going to call a strike. There's Connor Gillespie. Right now we're going to take a look at our United Airlines leaders of the game. We're talking about Freddie Sanchez today, a 10-game hitting streak against the Rockies. He is hitting .442 with 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. That's ownership.
Freddie Sanchez at .295. No balls and 1 strike.
And if you told Freddie Sanchez those numbers, he'd say, "Really?"
Indeed he would. Aubrey Huff is on deck. Bottom of the first inning here at AT&T Park. Another sellout. 2-1. Down the right field line. That is going to be foul. And it's 2-2. Both starters with a pair of strikeouts in the first inning. Second inning coming up.
Right now we're going to take a look at our Ford right choice, and you have to have a guy who polices everybody. There's a lot of uniform changes and hat changes, and it's Brian Wilson who tells the boys that, hey, yo, Miguel Tejada, wrong hat, meet, let's go. So Andres Torres goes back and takes care of the overstatement, and Tejada is now properly attired, and that is our Ford right choice.
What a good guy. Here's Tulowitzki, Helton, and then Wigginton against Ryan Vogelsong. Tulowitzki at 262 as he rolls it foul. Had Tulowitzki taken the day off yesterday, the Giants might have won the ball game. He went 3 for 4 in the game yesterday. He's 0 for 3 lifetime against Vogelsong. And he rolls this one right back to where it came from. And Aubrey Huff with the wingspan. 1 out.
That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball that he threw over to Aubrey Huff. At least it seemed like that to Aubrey Huff. Now let's take a look. He winds up and yeehaw! And almost winged it down the line. See, his front foot stepped onto the mound, and there's a little bit of a rise there, and it caused him to almost make an errant throw.
I'm not used to throwing uphill. Helton takes down low, a 300 hitter right on the nose. 7 home runs, 24 RBIs. He does have a couple of hits and 4 at-bats lifetime against Vogelsong.
This is a backdoor cut. That's the thing about Vogelsong. I mean, he's really made a life study about different movements and how to apply them to different swing types.
Mike may have mentioned it, but I'll repeat it. Vogelsong did beat the Rockies on May 8th. That was a 3-0 win. He only allowed 1 hit. Ty Wigginton is on deck. Any hitter likes the 3-1 count. But the guys like Helton, they look forward to it. Fouls it out of play. It's 3-2. Vogelsong went right at him.
And I think he sees it a lot. Because of his reputation as a hitter, a lot of pitchers go after him very carefully, and they nibble. And he's patient, and he waits. And all of a sudden, he gets a 1-0 count. He gets a 2-0 count. He gets a 3-1 count. And he has made a great career out of beating pitches that are basically pitches that have to get thrown into the strike zone because of count leverage.
And he walked him.
Good pitch.
All right, let's check in with Amy G.
Well, fellas, on behalf of the Giants and Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, we want to welcome this group of kids that you're looking at right now. They're part of Cheers. It's a child life group from Children's Hospital at Stanford, and they provide opportunities for cancer patients to enjoy activities while receiving treatment. It's funded by 19 for Life, and that's in memory of DJ Franzen, of course, Kevin Franzen, a former Giants late brother. Gentlemen?
Very good. And we hope those folks just have a great time today. Wigginton takes a strike.
Wigginton thought that ball was outside. He looked back to Malinsky, the plate umpire, as if to say, is that as far as it's going to be on the outside, or is it going to be a little bit farther?
No, that's not what I said.
What would you say?
It's not what I think he said. I think he said, can I have Helton strike zone? 1 ball and 1 strike.
It does feel that way when you pitch against a superstar. I certainly felt that way against Joe Morgan. I thought his strike zone was about as big as a shoebox. Now this is the ball 4 to Helton. Yeah, very close.
And a base hit is Wigginton pulls it into the hole. So the Rockies making some noise here in the second. A walk and a single. And here's Chris Nelson. Nelson. See his numbers in Colorado Springs. With the Rockies, he's 3 for 7. Nelson went 1 for 3 in his start yesterday, and it was at third base. 1 ball and no strikes. Vogelsong trying to shave the outside corner. Helton at second. Wigginton at first. Aubrey Huff will spin around. That's one, and that's all they'll get. On the play, Helton goes to third. And that's a wise play by Crawford. There's no sense making a throw if you don't think you have a shot at that runner. You know, a lot of people were happy to see Buster Posey today. And one of those was Brandon Crawford, drafted in the same year. And they spent a good long time in conversation. Nelson at first, Helton at third. Iannetta is at the plate. And he takes low 1-0.
Well, the friendships that you make with your classmates, and it really is the very first year you come into organized baseball, you really feel a closeness to the guys that signed and that were drafted the same year, the same class that you were in. And that first year, you're all kind of at the same level. There's some exceptions. Guys that go up fast, the guys that don't go up fast, the guys that don't go up at all.
Well, the first 4 picks were Posey, Gillespie, Kieschnick, and Crawford.
Pretty good class.
You bet. 2 balls and no strikes. Breaking ball hit on the ground to Tejada. Here's his long throw. Perfect. Side retired. Aubrey Huff will lead things up. Watch this little girl today. She gets out there now. She's waiting for Eli Whiteside, and she gets surrounded by large men.
She is trying to see the forest through the trees.
And she can't get out. Yeah, stay in the picture with us, will you? And then Eli finally comes out to save her. That's pretty good.
It really was.
Here's Huff. Huff, Sherholtz, Ross facing Jason Hamill. Ownage for Huff, 7 for 15, 2 doubles and 2 home runs. 0 for 7, however, in the series. Had a good night on Friday, but Huff hits a high fly ball to right as he got underneath this one. And Smith will put it away.
Well, the Nationals are coming to the ballpark tomorrow. That's right. The Washington Nationals, a much improved Nationals team, will take on the Giants. Next 3 days, it'll be Lincecum, Sanchez, and Kane taking on Lannon, Zimmerman, and Maya. And there are tickets available. Go to sfgiants.com. Get out here. We're having fun.
Here's Nate Sherholtz. Giants missed a nemesis, and that's Jason Marquis, who's pitching today.
Well, that's a good thing. Giants have not figured him out.
Plus, he can hit.
He can hit.
0-2 to Sherholtz. Yeah. Ready?
She's feeling it. Did you know Justin Bieber's a Giants fan?
I did not.
He is now, baby.
I'd like to see Justin Bieber with the panda hat on his head.
I think he can pull it off.
One and two to Nate Sherholtz. Out of play. Sherholtz hit in the third slot yesterday and went 1 for 3. He's 2 for 7 in the series. Not close. There's Cody Ross. Sherholtz hits a high fly ball to right. Smith back. Smith in front of the wall, and he makes the catch.
Unbelievable. And Nate Sherholtz just got AT&T. That thing got out there about the warning track, and then that was it. It hit a wall. And this is one you really do think about, because I know it felt like a home run as soon as it left the bat for Sherholtz. He hit that ball well.
You almost have to save that one for Coors Field.
Our Toyota Ultramo. See the high mistake. He jumped all over it. And that Ultramo is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer.
Cody Ross at 276. Brandon Crawford to follow. Bottom of the second inning here at AT&T Park. Right there to make it 1-2. Down low. He was Cody Ross bobblehead day yesterday, and he hit his 5th home run. Foul back.
We say we take a look at it. Just a fastball they tried to go up and in with. And Cody Ross said, we will have none of that. And that made it a 2-1 ball game. But that was it. The Giants could score no more. And that was the final score.
Chop foul. Watching the Nationals Diamondbacks game on one of our monitors. It is not Marquis pitching. It's Livan Hernandez on the hill. 2-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left. Gonzalez back in front of the cars, and he makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. 0-0. Subway, Eat Fresh, Ask, Crook and Kite. Hank from Sunnyvale. What is the most common way of stealing signs? Do teams have a person assigned to do that? Here's the pitcher, Jason Hamill, to lead things off. Well, there are some guys that are just naturally good at stealing signs. FP was very good at it.
FP Santangelo will be here tomorrow as the Nationals come in to play the Giants. FP now the color analyst on their television broadcast.
Remember Brad Wellman? Brad was good at it.
Brad was very good at it.
There's a strike to even the count to Hamill. But if you really wanted to get technical, I mean, you could literally film the third base coach running through signs, and you could try to pick something up that way. 1-2.
Well, most of the signs that are stolen off of the manager giving the signs to a third base coach. The third base coach, he'll change those signs up and down. He'll have 5 or 6 different sets of signs depending on players, but a manager's signs to a third base coach are always pretty much the same. And that's where you try and steal your signs. A lot of managers will hide so they don't get looked at because they don't want to have other people see them. You see them all go to their face as they relay the signs to catchers and to third basemen or third base coaches. And that's where you can get them.
Hamill pops it up. Aubrey Huff puts it away. Giants Baseball and Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by The Solar Company. Visit thesolarco.com for details about their new zero-down lease with monthly payments as low as $99 for qualified buyers. Here's Eric Young. Young popped out to Nate Scherholtz to start out the ball game. With Seth Smith to follow. And a belt-high strike as Young showed bunt.
You cannot say that 5 times fast. Seth Smith.
No, you can't. By the way, what you just saw Young do, that changes Young's strike zone when you square around a bunt like that.
You'll see more high strikes called.
Yep. It's slowly to Freddie Sanchez, 2 outs. Hey, we found a a young lady, and she says, well, my name is Aubrey, too.
So easy to guess as to who her favorite Giant is.
Absolutely. Smith saw a couple of breaking balls, and he struck out in the first inning. And here he takes, I'm not sure what that was. Was that a changeup?
Yeah, it was. Good one. Vogelsong has definitely established it in the eyes of the Rockies hitters that he'll throw anything on that first pitch. So it's very hard to sit on him in a first pitch scenario. You know what I mean? But he really gets the idea of pitching. I mean, he goes in, out, up, down with the fastball. And north and south, meaning he'll go one speed and he'll take speed off. He'll go another speed, he'll take speed off. And that's north and south. Throw as many innings as he has done in his career. I mean, you learn to read hitters. You know a little bit about what type of swing he has just when the guy gets in a box. The same thing a hitter will do when he sees a guy's arm slot. He'll know what kind of break's going to be on the breaking ball, what kind of movement's going to be on the fastball.
See you later. Smith saying, I want Helton strike zone.
Smith. J.T. Snow became the third Giant to reach McCovey Cove when he knocked in Benito Santiago on a splash hit in the fifth.
You'll get a chance to see that here in a minute as Crawford takes the first pitch high. 2 balls and no strikes. On deck, Eli Whiteside. Three and 0. Now it's 3-1. Crawford yesterday took an 0 for 4, but boy, his at bat in the 9th inning, he hit the ball hard, but right to the wall that Spilborghs ran down, and that's a walk. Here's the shot of JT hitting one into the water.
And he had room to spare.
Oh, yeah.
There's Benito Santiago, he was on base.
26 splash hits. Now there's 55. And that is splash hits by Giants players only. Here's Eli Whiteside. Down low, 1-0. I mean, you got Bonds that hit most of them, but the likes of Felipe Crespo hit a couple.
And they weren't cheap either.
Crawford's got a pretty good sized lead off of Hamill.
Felipe Crespo hit one, couple. JT Snow, Jose Cruz, Michael Tucker, AJ Pierzynski. Michael Tucker hit two. Randy Wynn. Ryan Klesko hit a couple. There's the splash cam. Mike Muldowney. Fabulous Mulroon. Mulyoung. Fred Lewis hit one out. John Bowker, Andres Torres, Pablo Sandoval with a couple. Aubrey Huff with a couple. Andres Torres with two. Pablo's got four.
All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, Dwayne, we've got a new edition with DeRosa up on csnbayarea.com for fans to check out. Mark gives us an update on his wrist. He talks about Buster Posey's season-ending injury. It's a great interview. And really quickly, Dwayne and Mike, we need to wish a very happy birthday to my main man behind this camera, Sammer. He's 23 today, or he thinks he is. Happy birthday, Sammer.
23? No. 33.
43. What are you talking about? 2-0 to Eli Whiteside. And Crawford just got back.
Hamill for a big man with a very, very good move to first base.
After Andres Torres got picked off a second yesterday, my advice to Brandon Crawford is don't get picked off. The manager's going to be really mad.
He would be really mad.
Out to left field. Coming in is Gonzalez. And he will put it away. And here's Vogelsong.
Who can hit?
He can hit, but he may get the bunt side here. We'll see. Vogelsong at 267. He's 4 for 15. On the ground. It'll be backhanded by Tulowitzki. His throw will be in time. It was a hit and run. And now the Giants have a runner in scoring position. Reds are at AT&T Park for a 4-game series. That'll be next weekend. It'll be a Thursday start through Sunday. The Thursday 19th is a 7:15 start. Post-game fireworks on Friday, presented by Chipotle Mexican Grill. Saturday is the Legends game, which will start at 11 a.m. It's a 1:10 start. And then on Sunday, skateboard deck presented by Nestle Drumstick to the first 7,500 fans, 14 and under. Here's Andres Torres,
who had a really good first at bat against Hamill in the first. And a line shot right to Todd Helton, but it was a bullet.
Giants, for the first time, have a runner in scoring position. Slowly hit to Helton, and that'll end the inning. Giants strand Crawford at second after 3-0.
Who is the only player to record 50-plus home runs with both the Giants and the Rockies? Let's think about that a little bit.
All right, for Vogelsong, a good test. It'll be Gonzalez, Tulowitzki, and Helton. Gonzalez struck out in the first inning, and he pulls the first pitch foul. He is very aggressive on that first pitch. This will be pitch number 40 for Vogelsong. And it's 0-2.
Go right back down there again. A guy that aggressive, I mean, you anticipate that he is going to swing. And once you get him into the 0-2 hole, I mean, you go all around the strike zone. You do not want to go near the strike zone. You could elevate above the letters with a fastball. You can go right back down the dirt with a breaking ball. You could throw a changeup off the plate away. Tried to elevate the fastball. Good pitch. And just by that, you change sight lines, and now you can go right back down the dirt with a curveball. Fastball above the hands, inside corner.
Got him.
Changeup, perfect location, absolutely freezes Gonzalez. Strikeout number 4 for Vogelsong, and folks, this is a dart. He is absolutely nailing the glove. And Eli Whiteside didn't have to move his glove.
Here's Tulowitzki, who bounced back to Vogelsong in the second. And the bunt, and it's going to roll foul.
You know, Tulowitzki has always done that since he's come up. If he sees that third baseman lay back, he'll take a base hit. I mean, it's not a bad play in a scoreless game, especially with a guy who's throwing as good as Vogelsong is. But when he has the power to knock a ball out of the ballpark, and I mean to any field in any ballpark, I think he's doing you a favor.
Well, in a lot of ways, you're right. But I also think he trusts the guy hitting after him. If he were to get on first, open that hole to the right side of the diamond.
Now the Giants, I mean, they're giving it to him again. They're playing Tejada back, saying, you want a bunt. Have at it.
Tejada to his left. And Huff goes down.
He may have caught a hand in the mouth as Tulowitzki came by him. Maybe he caught him in the nose. Watch the turn as he 360s, throws it up the line, and watch the arm. Does an elbow right in the face.
Ouch.
He came up with the elbow, too.
Yeah, he did.
He absolutely raised it up into him. That'll get talked about.
Here's Helton with 2 outs, just so it's not the wrist.
Well, I want to say it was unintentional, but I'm not sure.
Helton drew a walk in the second. And he takes low, 1 ball and no strikes. I want Helton strike zone. 2-0.
It's been smaller than the other ones. At least it seemed that way. But I think that's a little high for Malinsky. He's more of a low ball guy. That's the Malinsky zone.
On deck, Wigington should Helton reach. And he bounces this one to Tejada. And that will end the inning. Vogelsong with another nice inning. And it'll be Tejada to lead things off. Miguel Tejada will bat first. And Tejada pops up the breaking ball. And it'll be Tulowitzki who will put it away on one pitch.
Well, as Tejada heads back to the Giants dugout, we're going to ask and answer our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. The question today: who is the only player to record 50-plus home runs with both the Giants and the Rockies? Our survey says, well, Ellis Burks did it. 115 big flies with the Rocks, 60 with the Giants, and he was a good teammate.
He was a good guy. That is not Ellis Burks.
No.
Here's Sanchez, who takes low and away, 1 ball and no strike.
But a huge Ellis Burks fan, I think.
Sanchez struck out in the first inning. Hits this one to Tulowitzki. And Tulowitzki will throw it in the dirt. And Helton digs it out.
The Giants baseball on Comcast Sports in the Bay Area is brought to you by Big O Tires. Post your comments about the San Francisco Giants on the Big O Tires sports blog at csnbayarea.com.
Here's Huff. Huff hit a fly ball to right field in the second. And he takes a curveball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Giants do not have a hit. They've had a base runner. Crawford drew a walk in the third. Hit on the ground to the second baseman, Nelson. And Nelson on to first to retire the side. Here's our Farmers Insurance report card. Oldest players with 3 home run games since 1969. Well, Jason Giambi, he's on this Rockies team. He did it this year. Reggie Jackson, Dave Winfield, Frank Thomas. Farmers Insurance report card. 0-0. Here's Ty Wigginton.
Here's one of our favorites, the distinguished writer Joan Ryan. Really a classy woman.
Here's Ty Wigginton. On the ground towards the hole. Tejada under his glove, and Wigginton's aboard.
Well, May 19th, it was Jason Giambi who put on a show against the Phillies in Philadelphia. It was a 3 home run night, the very first 3 at-bats that he had in that game.
Nelson taking a long look at Rich Dower.
I mean, Giambi's numbers this year are kind of weird. 10 for 42. He's got 6 home runs in those 10 hits.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 hits in this game, and Ty Wigginton has both of them.
Inside corner strike, and it's 0-1.
Baseball can be a little weird when you start looking at all the numbers and how they fall.
Very weird.
That's why we like it.
Nelson bounced to Aubrey Huff in the second. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Wigginton's got 3 steals. He hasn't been thrown out. So maybe he's not too shy about taking off. On deck is Chris Iannetta. We're in the 5th. And Tejada. Sanchez. Huff. Around the horn. 2 down.
That is the big leagues, folks. There was nothing easy about any part of that. Good unload time from Vogelsong. A 1.14 release. He held that runner close at first, and Miguel Tejada chokes off a really tough hop, gets a good feed to Sanchez, and Freddie Sanchez does the rest. This was not easy. A lot of bare hand receiving that ball. You see a perfect feed right up and around the letters, and Freddie Sanchez a quick exchange, glove hand to bare hand. And Nelson, who runs well, was shot down, and it wasn't close.
Here's Iannetta. Iannetta with a big swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, your defense does this when you're on the mound, and it's just like putting more gas in the gas tank. That fires up a pitcher. That was a beautiful play.
Iannetta bounced out to Tejada in the second inning. Here he takes a strike. One and 2. Pitch number 56 for Vogelsong. 2-2.
Good try, good count, leverage pitch. You head to count 1-2. Throw that breaking ball out of the strike zone. See if he'll go out there and bite. When you do that, you establish low in the eye of the hitter. Now you can go back on his hands with a fastball. Go back outside with a slider. Lots of options. Or you can just throw a 92-mile-an-hour fastball in the absolute knee-high outside corner location. And that's the thing about Vogelsong. Since he has assumed the responsibility of a starter, he really has thrown darts with that fastball. And he's had to make a pitch with that fastball, and a few times he seems to be behind the count. It doesn't have very much. He's able to locate, take away that advantage because of location.
3-2.
Do a changeup, try to go back door with it, and Mike Malinsky, the plate umpire, he thought this was a bit high for his zone. But I tell you what, Chris Iannetta's got a pretty good eye and a pretty good trust in an umpire to take that pitch. Tell the umpire, my bad.
Hit out into left center field, hit very well. This one is gone. 1-0 Colorado.
It's a game of inches. A 2-2 pitch. It was a coin toss call. Could have easily been called a strike. Iannetta lives to see another pitch and a 3-2 fastball. He knocks it right out of here, and the Rockies take the lead. Unbelievable. This is the 2-2 changeup, not called a strike. You know, it would have been a pitcher strike if he would have gotten it. I mean, it's not an automatic. You probably get that pitch called a strike 3 out of 10 times.
Tejada down the third base line, but it's Crawford who will call it off and put it away. Rockies on the board first. It's 1-0 Colorado.
An opportunity to edge your Giants loyalty in stone. That's right. You can get a brick. It'll be out here forever. And all you have to do is go to sfgiants.com/brick. And partial proceeds will benefit the Giants Community Fund. So check out the World Champions Walk. Go to sfgiants.com and get all the information you need.
Here's Nate Scherholtz in a 1-0 lead for the Rockies. Giants do not have a hit. They've had one base runner.
Well, Hamill's done a nice job of keeping the Giants off balance.
Gonzalez on the move near the line, and he puts it away. 1 out. All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, just got windy out here. We got live coverage of the 2011 MLB first-year players draft tomorrow, starting at 3 o'clock, MLB.com. We're going to be keeping you updated throughout tomorrow night's broadcast. The Giants have the 29th pick, and we'll be getting updates from Giants Special Assistant John Barr. He handles scouting and the draft for the Giants. He said recently to reporters that the Giants' approach this year is to get the best player available rather than to pick a player to fill a void. And guys, John Barr has a pretty good track record.
Indeed he does. He's the secret weapon for the Giants when it comes to the draft.
Yeah, that's all starting tomorrow.
Oh, 0-2 to Cody Ross.
And if you're a high school or a college player that has a chance to get drafted, you will not get much sleep tonight. And my partner and I speak from experience.
Parents sleep less.
That's a fact.
Sean Dunston was saying that today. Ross hits one into center field for Young.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sports in Bay Area is brought to you by Provident Credit Union Super Reward Checking Account. Check it out.
Sean Dunston Jr. is going to get drafted very high tomorrow. Here's Crawford. Crawford fouls it back, gets no balls and 1 strike.
And, you know, Sean Dunston is a guy who, you know, he doesn't go around bragging about his son, but it's getting harder and harder not to every day.
Crawford skies one out into Triple's alley, and it'll be Smith who will put it away, and that'll end the inning. 1-0 Colorado.
Time for the Coors Light Freeze Cam, where we go back to a collision play at first base. Nice pick by Miguel Tejada. Aubrey Huff goes up the line and catches an elbow from Troy Tulowitzki. And that's our Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Eric Young, who's popped out and he's bounced out. 1-0 Colorado. And a strike, and it's 0-1. Smith, and then Gonzalez. And it's 0-2. The only run of the game, Iannetta, a home run in the 5th. Blocked by Eli Whiteside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Nationals are leading the Diamondbacks 1-0. That game is in the 4th inning.
It's the Coors Light silver bullpen out there in right center. You saw that last shot. That is a good place. Our kids have signed off on it.
I've signed off on quite a few places around this park.
That's true. They know it well. Better than we do.
Tejada, even with the bag at third, but off the line. And he got him. Giants baseball and Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Del Webb. See why Del Webb active adult living is such a big hit in Northern California. Visit delwebb.com. Here's Smith. Smith has struck out twice. Very high, 2-0.
Song has done a nice job against the lefties in the lineup today for the Rockies. The only hits have come off of him. There's only 3 of them. 2 by the right-handed hitting Wigginton, and then the 1 big home run for the right-handed hitting Iannetta. This is what he has done. So consistent.
Comes back with a strike. Another sellout crowd. They've all been sellouts this year. 2-2.
Good change up on the 2-1. He set that up nicely on the 2-0 fastball on the outside corner. He comes in soft down below the zone inside. And Smith convinced it was a fastball way out front. And he goes back outside with a fastball, and Smith, who has a quick bat to a fastball, is late. And that's the beauty of a changeup. It really, really enhances the look of the fastball in the eye of the hitter. Makes 92 seem like 96. Yep. Get better, number 28. They miss Buster Posey, who was here at the ballpark today. Fastball just missed, and again Vogelsong takes a long look at Malinsky. Another of the coin toss pitches where it could be called a strike or a ball. You see what catcher hold that ball just a little bit. That's a little silent protest to the umpire. He thought that was a strike.
And a base hit into center field for Smith. And that'll bring up Gonzalez.
Got a butterfly painted on her face, but she just is a little camera shot, partner.
Indeed she is. Here's Gonzalez.
It's all right. When she's a senior in high school, she'll be looking for cameras.
Gonzalez has struck out twice. Smith 3 out of 4 in the stolen base department this year. 0-1 to Gonzalez. Now the sister is not camera shy. But somebody did some work on. I bet it was mom.
Yeah. Well, big sister's a Buster Posey fan. Little sister.
0-1. 0-2. Four hits for Colorado. The Giants do not have any. Foul back. Gonzalez got a fair 0-2 pitch to hit.
Keep an eye on Smith. I mean, he'll walk into a lead. He's got 3 stolen bags on the year. He's been throwing out once. So the Giants know that he will try and put himself in the scoring position here. Not a good time to steal 0-2 because it's such an easy count to throw a pitch out on.
Got him.
Kept elevating that fastball, and he finally got Gonzalez to chase. That's a hat trick for Carlos Gonzalez. You see the high target from Whiteside, and Vogelsong nails it. And Gonzalez cannot figure out Ryan Vogelsong. A look at our Ultramo. Our Toyota Ultramo says same thing. Strike 3, grab some pine.
Tulowitzki has bounced out twice. No balls and 1 strike. Smith with an average lead is Huff holding him tight. Breaking ball hit on the ground to Tejada. Tejada to Huff. Side retired. Whiteside will lead things off. 1-0 Colorado.
Giants Baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are farmers. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Jack in the Box. Right now at Jack in the Box, get the new Bourbon Barbecue Steak Grilled Sandwich at participating restaurants.
Back here at AT&T Park, 1-0 in favor of the Rockies as Eli Whiteside takes the ball. Whiteside, Vogelsong the pitcher, and then Andres Torres.
Giants looking for their first hit.
Whiteside skies it to left. It'll be Tulowitzki. And that's the second time that Whiteside has popped out to left. 1 out. And here's Vogelsong.
Now, once you get past the 5th inning, it starts to get felt. Doesn't really get talked about, but you start to feel that you're getting no hit in the dugout.
One 1-0 to Vogelsong.
Jason Hamill has really stayed off the sweet spot for the most part. Haven't been that many balls squared up. A lot of fly balls. Andres Torres started the game off with a bullet that was snagged by Todd Helton. And that's been about it for hard hit balls.
1-2.
Nate Scherholtz hit a long fly ball to right field. We thought it had a chance to get out of here, and it died on the track. That is a huge Bumgarner fan. Giants are looking for base runners. They've only had one. Well, the Washington Nationals are coming to the ballpark tomorrow. That's right. They're going to open up a 3-game stand here tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Lincecum, Sanchez, and Kane. Come on out here. There are tickets available. Go to sfgiants.com to get them.
Vogelsong to Tulowitzki. 2 outs. And here's Andres Torres.
If you're thinking about the pitch count, Hamill's only throwing 58 pitches to here. So that is not going to be a factor.
Torres lined out, bounced out, both to Todd Helton. The 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Three 3-0. Miguel Tejada on deck. And the walk.
Well, 4-pitch.
So speed on the bases for the Giants.
Second walk, second base runner. It's the only way the Giants have been able to get on base tonight. There really haven't been that many difficult defensive chances for the Rockies defense behind Hamill either. This is definitely a stolen base opportunity for Andres Torres, who has 6 on the year.
Tejada is struck out and he's popped out. Torres with his lead. Low. 5 in a row. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
And for a guy 6'6", as Jason Hamill is, he's not a guy that's slow out of the stretch. Pretty quick to home.
Big gap between Helton and Nelson. Torres extends his lead a little bit. 2-0.
That's 6 balls in a row.
Well, if you're Tejada, you almost have to figure that this one is going to be grooved. So we shall see.
Tejada has 1 home run on the year. He's in his second longest consecutive at bat without a home run drought in his career.
Giants' first hit in St. Louis on Thursday night was an Aubrey Huff home run. Well, and he did not throw a fastball. It's 3-0. He tried something else.
He threw a breaking ball. Curveball looked like it wasn't even close. So 7 consecutive balls. I mean, you're talking to a guy who's completely on cruise control. He had retired 12 in a row. He got 11 in a row, and then he 4-pitch walks under his Torres, and here he is down 3-0 the count to Tejada. So Chris Iannetta going to come out there and go, hey, what are you doing?
Well, one of the Giants' hottest hitters is on deck, and that's Freddie Sanchez. (3-0) to Tejada. Right down Van Ness. It's 3-1. Now you might see Torres go 3-1. He goes. Swinging a base hit to right field. Torres will go to third. Giants with their first hit.
And a beautiful opposite field approach by Tejada, not getting too greedy in that 3-1 count. And that's going to bring out Bob Apodaca, the pitching coach for the Rockies. And for the first time today, the Giants fans have something to cheer about. See it? Get into his mode of concentration. See it? Outside location, not a hanger at all. A knee-high locator outside part of the plate, and he went right to right field the way you're supposed to beat that pitch. Try and pull it, you roll over. And with 2 outs and a 3-1 count, Torres was running and an easy take at third. So the Giants, for the first time today, get a runner at third, and Ryan Vogelsong is saying, I like it.
Well, here's Freddie Sanchez. 0 for 2. Sanchez struck out in the first. He bounced out in the fourth. And a line drive into center field. This game is tied. Freddie Sanchez, a 2-out base hit. And it's all happened after 2 outs.
Every time they sing the Freddie chant here at AT&T, he responds with a hit. What a clutch swing of the bat, and Ryan Vogelsong gets new life. Look at our Toyota Ultramo Get that foot down early, which he does. He goes right back. A very disciplined approach.
Here's Huff. Remember, Huff has big numbers against Hamill. And he lines this one foul. For Hamill, he just considers it a strike. It's 0-1. Huff on the ground. It'll be the second baseman Nelson to Helton, and that'll end the inning. Giants tie it up as we head to the 7th. Toyota Game Summary is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Iannetta, a home run. The Rockies' only run. Hamill's been good. Freddie Sanchez just tied it up with a base hit. And Vogelsong has been good. And that's where we stand, 1-1, with Helton to lead things off. Helton swings and misses. He's 0 for 1. He drew a walk in the second.
New life for Ryan Vogelsong. And it'll absolutely chirk you up a little bit if you're out there. Teammates tied the score. You've been trailing for the whole game.
0-2.
Vogelsong can really give you a lot of different movement, a lot of different looks.
1-2.
Now that's a 4-seam fastball. You could go back the same side of the plate with 2-seam movement. Started out the plate inside and let the movement come back to the strike zone. You could go away with a fastball that runs off the plate. Think corner and let your movement go off the plate. You go change up away. You can bounce a curveball. Lots of options.
Helton flips it out to Cody Ross. 1 out.
Hard stuff in, soft stuff away.
And here's Wigginton.
Well, Wigginton has had the magic wand today against Vogelsong. 2 at-bats, 2 hits.
Four total for the Rockies. And a first pitch breaking ball, and it's 0-1.
Yep. He's a Panda fan.
He's got the foam finger and the Panda hat. And some miniature baseball bats. He's like a walking dugout store.
That's his name, Doug.
Hit out into right center field. Does Sherholtz have a beat on it? He does. 2 down. All right, let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, quick Panda update. He was scheduled to play a rehab game in Fresno today, but that was scratched. Bruce Bochy told the media before the game that he's a little bit sore because he's been working out so much trying to get back in shape, and they just don't want to push him. There's no reason for it, and they can't afford a setback for Panda when he does get up here. So they've pushed it back to either tomorrow or Tuesday that he will be in Fresno. They want to take their time with him. Gentlemen?
All right. We need the Panda back here, and we need him back here for good.
Indeed. And the Pandites are getting a little itchy, though. They want to see their hero.
There's a strike to Nelson. That has to be the most popular item that we see at the park.
The hat? The Panda hat?
Yeah. Tejada on the ground, and Tejada on to Huff, and that'll do it. For the Giants, it'll be Nate Sherholtz to lead things off, a 1-1 ball game. Into the 1-2-3 strikes and you're out.
Oh yeah, she's looking pretty cute. That's
all. Ago, Brandon Crawford was part of it, and the kids are great. They get a chance to ask questions, and Dave shared a question with me. He said they were just wrapping it up with Jeremy Affel. And Dave said, all right, one last question. And the little guy got up there and he grabbed the microphone and he said, Mr. Affel, what's your favorite ice cream?
Hey, he wanted to know. He had his favorite. He wanted to know what his favorite baseball player's favorite ice cream was.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what'd he say?
He said, well, I don't eat ice cream, but if I did, and then Dave got interrupted and he never finished the story. Here's Sherholtz in a 1-1 ball game. And a strike to Nate Sherholtz.
Nice first pitch curveball by Hamill to steal strike one.
Schultz is flied out to deep right, and he's flied out to left. 41,369 here today.
Well, she likes ice cream.
I got some good friends that like it too.
Yes, you do.
Foul to the backstop, 1-2. Schultz trying to reach. Did that where the ball ended up?
I think it did.
And the two brothers are battling over it. Got him.
A lot of curveballs in that at bat. The final one, a back foot curveball using count leverage. It's where you want to go with it in the 1-2 count. And Sherholz swings right over the top.
That's the first strikeout for Hamill since the first inning.
Strikeout number 3 on the day.
Cody Ross is flied out to left. Deep, and he's flied out to center field. And a big breaking ball, and it's now 0-1.
Saw those curveballs called strikes, and that's one of the things that Malinsky will do, the plate umpire. I mean, he hangs in there pretty well on those breaking balls. A lot of balls are caught lower than the strike zone, but they pass the hitter in the strike zone, and he acknowledges that, and not a lot of umpires do.
One and one to Cody Ross. And he popped it up. And it's going to be a souvenir. Jim Tracy's got a decision to make in the 8th inning. Hamill is due to hit second. 1-2 to Cody Ross. Brandon Crawford is on deck. The big hit in the game so far for the Giants. Freddie Sanchez, a 2-out base hit to knock in Andres Torres. And he got him.
Again, the curveball really has become a big pitch for Hamill. Flops that thing in. Cody Ross saw it high, gave up on it. Set up on the outside, it kind of goes inside. And Malinsky rings him up.
Crawford hit a ball well to right center field that was tracked down by Seth Smith. And he'll try to reach for Eli Whiteside, and he will pop this one up to left field. Tulowitzki going out, and that'll end the inning. 8th inning coming up. through the 12th. And it'll be a 7:15 start on Thursday. Then the 10th, same thing. 7:15 start. Fireworks, however, on Friday night. Saturday's a 1:10 game. And then Sunday, it'll be a 5:09 start. Purchase tickets, go to sfgiants.com. Here's Iannetta, who takes a breaking ball wide. 1 ball and no strikes.
Oh, yeah, somebody's having a birthday party.
Iannetta is homered, and he's bounced out to third. Pops this one straight back.
Boy, he ran that fastball in on his hands. Nice. Yep. There's a happy birthday hat.
Hamill is on deck. Out of play, 1-2.
This is the Rockies' run in the 5th inning in a 2-strike count. Vogelsong thought he had strike 3. That made it 3-2. The next pitch, he comes back with a fastball, and Iannetta hits his 8th home run of the year, which is the most of any catcher in the National League. Frustrating moment. Just another example of how this game is really a game of inches.
Lying dead, Andres Torres, 1 out. And that'll bring to the plate a pinch hitter, and it's going to be Ryan Spilborghs.
Well, I don't think the Giants are very upset that Hamill's now out of the game. He was fantastic today, just giving up the 1 run. A couple of hits, a couple of walks.
So Spilborghs. Looks like Lindstrom will be the new pitcher. Javi Lopez down in the bullpen for the Giants. So here's Spilborghs. Spilborghs in right field yesterday went 1 for 4. And he sees that breaking ball, and it's 0-1. For the Giants in the bottom of the 8th inning, it'll be Whiteside, Vogelsong, and Torres. And we might see a couple of pinch hitters. 0-2. And it's been like that the whole day.
Working that outside corner. 92 pitches, 27 balls, 65 strikes. And this is what he has been so consistently able to do. Every 5th day he takes that ball.
And he shows him a high fastball, 1-2. Pitch number 94. 2-2.
Good try with a 1-2 count. Nice take from Spilborghs. Ryan Vogelsong can pitch. And I cannot give him a better compliment than that.
Got him.
Strikeout number 7. And really set up that fastball beautifully with off-speed stuff. It just blows it right past a good fastball hitter. And our Toyota Ultramobile let you know that Spilborghs was late.
Out of play down the left field line is Eric Young. Comes to this at bat 0 for 3. A little bit of drama in Arizona. Jason Marquis, who started that game, was ejected for hitting Justin Upton. Worth had gotten hit earlier in the game by Ian Kennedy. So Jim Riggleman a little upset. He just lost his starting pitcher with the Nationals leading 1-0 in the 6th inning.
Well, doesn't Riggleman have to go too?
It's probably why he's even more upset than I was saying.
It depends on whether or not they put a warning on. If the warning was on, then the umpire goes, or then the manager goes out with the pitcher. Good changeup. You know, it's not that he's just throwing the curveball, the slider, the changeup, and the cutter, and the sinker. It's where he's putting it.
Yep.
The location has just been phenomenal, and this crowd appreciates it.
Right back to Vogelsong. Side retired. It remains 1-1.
Pretty good pitch. And you can see it right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Join us for pregame live. It'll be John Lannon taking on Tim Lincecum, Jordan Zimmerman, Jonathan Sanchez in Game 2, and Wednesday's nooner, Ineski Maya against Matt Cain. You see all 3 games right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Hope to have you aboard. We're having a ball. If you can't make it out to the yard, watch us right here on Comcast.
1-1 ball game. Matt Lindstrom facing Pat Burrell. And Burrell looks at a strike when it's time for a change. Thinks speedy. Oil change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
You'll see the numbers for Lindstrom, a hard thrower. You'll see 95, 98 mile-an-hour fastballs and a slider.
Burrell pulls it foul.
Last fastball at 96.
See who's on deck.
Connor Gillespie.
Burrell stays in the game. He's now in center field. One and two. A 1-1 game, only 6 hits in the game, 4 for the Rockies, 2 for the Giants. Burrell trying to reach any way he can. It's now 2-2. You can be assured that somewhere in that dugout, Emmanuel Burris is loosening up those legs should Burrell reach.
Yep, good call.
Burrell, the ability to take a walk. And we've seen him go 0-2 to a walk many times. Lindstrom pitched an inning yesterday. He threw 13 pitches. It's now 3-2.
And how many times have you seen it with Burrow go 0-2 to 3-2?
Here's the payoff. And he walked him.
0-2 to walk. What a great at bat.
Now, Bruce Bochy's calling Gillespie back. He's sending out Vogelsong, and he's running Burris.
Now it's a bunt situation, and Vogelsong is an excellent bunter. So with 5 extra men on the bench, having just used Burrow with 4 moves left, he doesn't want to waste Gillespie in a bunt scenario.
Lindstrom not an easy guy to bunt just because he throws a lot of high fastballs. So Burris is at first. Vogelsong shows bunt, and then Lindstrom steps off the slab. By the time Lindstrom had stepped off, Wigington was almost shaking hands with Vogelsong.
Yeah, and Tim Leonard's going to tell him, if you see Wigington and he's in your throat, swing away. And Vogelsong, a good hitter, handles the bat well. You see Wigington really getting in tight. You can't let an infielder do that to you.
And he bunts it foul, and it's 0-1.
That's a perfect pitch from Lindstrom's perspective. The high fastball, the toughest one to bunt. You've got an excellent thrower at first base and Todd Helton. So if you go down the first base side, as it should go, if you put too much steam on it, Helton is going to think second base, and he's got the arm to turn around even a fast runner like Burris.
There's the bunt. Helton will tag Vogelsong, and Burris is at second base. Pretty good baseball all the way around.
Outstanding job by Vogelsong. Hit that ball right off the end of the bat, really deadened it. Once it came off the bat, it was going to be fair. Helton had no chance at second. And that's what a good bunt does.
Well, how many times have we talked to Vogelsong, and he will tell you, I take pride in being able to do everything on the field.
Now that's an absolutely perfect bunt. So an easy take a second for Burris. The Giants get that runner in score position. They have a productive out.
Tulowitzki is talking to Lindstrom. I'm sure that's about keeping Burris close at second. And
maybe there's ball trail. No, Lindstrom's got it in his hand.
And Tulowitzki probably ran by Burris and said, I'm going to be right behind you. Here's Torres. Oh, 0-1 at 97. You get guys that throw as hard as Lindstrom. It was usually the rule of the thumb that pickoffs were not part of their repertoire. And a quick 0-2 to Andres Torres.
Nasty movement at 96. We saw that thing early. You think it was going to be inside. The movement just took it right back into the zone. Froze Andres Torres.
Torres now behind in the count. he holds up on the breaking ball. It's 1-2. That's hard to do with a heavy bat.
I don't know how you held up on that thing. That was a late snapping back foot slider in an absolutely perfect position or location on an 0-2 pitch. You got to be strong to hold it up. that was not a graceful move. And that's why that pickup move is not in the repertoire.
Well, that may be in it, but throwing, I would never put on a pickoff play with a guy that threw hard. I just didn't want the throw to be hard. 1-2 to Torres. 2-2.
And that was a tough take.
We have been looking at Vogelsong's fingernail. It's 2-2 to Andres Torres. And this is going to help. It's a free 90 feet.
Boy, that is a mistake that changes everything.
They call that a pass ball?
Yeah, it was a breaking ball. It didn't go in the dirt. He just got crossed up. And I think they might change that if indeed it was a fastball that Iannetta was looking for and he got a breaking ball. At that velocity, if that catcher gets crossed up, and he did, he got totally confused. He was thinking fastball.
All right. Andres Torres now in a spot where he has to put the ball in play. And into center field, a base hit, and the Giants take the lead.
And Brian Wilson starts to take his warming up a little bit more seriously. A 3-2 challenge fastball, and Andres Torres thinking, I need to get this deep enough to score this run from third. Comes up with better than that. A base hit, and for the first time today, the Giants lead 2-1.
And Vogelsong can win this game. Here's Tejada. See if Torres goes immediately. Tejada is 1 for 3. Freddie Sanchez to follow.
Certainly a steal situation for Torres.
1-0. Mom's got her hands full, and she seems to be digging it.
Oh, yeah.
1 ball and no strikes. Game her mom. Got him. Torres is picked off for the 2nd day in a row.
I tell you, that's an excellent move to first base from Lindstrom. Absolute lightning quick tag put on by Helton, and they got him. Still a hero with the big hit to put the Giants ahead.
Tejada on the ground towards the hole. Tulowitzki, the jump throw, not in time.
A 2-hit day for Miguel Tejada. Oh, yeah. The girls are pumped.
Sanchez tied the game with a base hit in the 6th. That's a 95-mile-an-hour fastball and a called strike. Now, we saw Freddie Sanchez on Thursday in St. Louis turn around. What was it, 96?
It was 99 for Michael Plato. Hit it out to left field. He's not impressed with speed.
And this one goes to the backstop.
Well, Iannetta set up an inside corner. And you have to remember, the guy's throwing 97, and he throws completely across the plate outside of your backhand. You're not going to have a chance. I mean, it's by Iannetta. So the Rockies really shoot themselves in the foot here with a lot of free gifts of 90 feet. And look at the skipper, Jim Tracy.
One and one to Sanchez. Breaks his bat on the ground to Nelson. And Nelson to Helton, and that'll end the inning. Wilson coming in, 2-1 Giants. Wilson is on the mound when it's time for a change. Think Speedy, oil change and tune-up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
The numbers for Wilson, 16 for 18 in save ops.
Smith singled in the 6th. He's 1 for 3. Pulls this one on the ground off his foot. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, to get this save, Ryan Wilson's going to have to earn it. He's going to face the heart of the beast. 2, 3, 4, 5 if it goes to a 5th hitter. But he's at least for sure going to face Carlos Gonzalez and Troy Tulowitzki after Smith.
One and 2.
Beautiful cutter. Wilson fans here today. An easy guy to root for.
Got him. 1 down in the 9th.
2-seam fastball. Starts it off the plate in, and it just sinks right back underneath the strike zone. And Smith, for the 3rd time today, is struck out. This is an awesome pitch. And that's something he didn't even have a month ago. Toyota Ultra Low Gives you a good look at that sinking action on that fastball, and he really saved it until he got to that 2-strike. Surprised him with it.
Here's Gonzalez. Outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes.
Trying to cut him on the outside corner. Missed by about 2 inches.
Rolled to Tulowitzki. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Giants straight away in the outfield. 1-2.
Back foot slider. See how aggressive Gonzalez is. They're starting to take advantage of that. They're staying out of the strike zone on him. He go right back down there again. Chris Stewart, nice dig out of the dirt.
Two and two. Both teams with 4 hits. Two balls, 2 strikes to Carlos Gonzalez here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him. 2 down in the 9th.
And that's 4 strikeouts today for Gonzalez. And they went right back down there again with that slider. And he followed it. Perfect location. It's just simply taking advantage of an aggressive hitter. And that's how you do it.
Here's Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki has bounced out 3 times. Big chopper to Crawford. Ball game. Giants take 2 out of 3, and Ryan Vogelsong is rewarded today with a win. What a great game he pitched.
Oh, he really did. Defense backed him up, but he absolutely carved the turkey all day long with 5 or 6 different types of movement. And it was Brian Wilson that secured it with a beautiful 9th inning. And the Giants win this series against the Rockies.
So the Giants, behind strong pitching, some late clutch hitting, take 2 out of 3. And the Giants now with a record of 33 and 26. They win this one today by a final of 2-1. Stay tuned. Esurance Giants postgame live.